Hi, I'm Daz. I'm the producer of The Drift, and we have now finished filming on The Deliverance and Drift 1. It's been quite tiring, and it's all a bit sad, to be honest. Although we haven't finished filming completely, we still have another little bit to film, another couple of days and a few pickups. But it's the end of The Deliverance, and that's going to be struck. Starts tomorrow. So any chance that any chance of filming there again is gone. As is the first drift, the main drift that most of the action takes place on. So I just thought I'd go for a little walk around the set for last time in its sort of state of completeness. This is it. It's all a bit sad. It's the last scene that we filmed was a fight scene. So there's bits of stuff sort of strewn all over the place. The gantry's still open over there, as you can see. And the cockpit's now switched off. It's all deactivated, all quiet. And all the things that the guys have been doing here, it's all happened here. It's all over. So all that hard work building this ship has come to an end. All the filming is finished. Yeah, it's all a bit sad. Bits of stuff on the table there. So yeah, it's been really good. We've used the ship for all sorts of stuff. Guys have been adding a few bits of dialogue, getting into their characters during the production, and that's had a really big difference. A few little lines here as they sort of work on it, which makes it all more sort of human. You write the script so much, and then they get to do it, and they come on the ship, and they see it, and they understand their character more, and then they're able to sort of add their own elements of character to it too. And today we had some really good stuff. Both in here we had a couple of extra lines which I think are what I would call sort of trailer worthy, which was suggested by one of the other guys, and I found an opportunity to use it here today. So yeah, that's really been really good. And then and that was it on that one. So we'll have a look around, walk on a little bit more and see what else is going on. And we had one a major mishap. We had one of our crew, our scriptwriter Sue, fell on a mic lead that was attached to my camera, and all the other leads are all tucked away and stuff, and all the power leads and stuff. But when you move your camera around, you have a camcorder and a mic boom and a cable holder and all that, and we had all that, and it's a very tight space, and sometimes with the best effort of keeping the cable pulled in and all the rest of it, you can still have an accident, and Sue did, unfortunately. She's broke one of her bones in her foot, so she's in a cast. She wasn't able to make the last couple of days, which has been a real shame. Really missed her on set, not just because she's a really good friend, but also because she was adding all the continuity, making sure everyone was wearing the right costumes, all those little things that I couldn't think of. At the same time as sorting everything else out, Sue was sorting out. So that's made the last couple of days really hard, and also because we're obviously thinking of her as well. So she's sat at home with her foot in plaster. It's sad. So missed her, but hopefully I'll be showing her the rushes soon, and she can look at them all and tell me what I missed. Find out. Oh my goodness, hope I haven't missed too much. We'll soon find out. Yeah. Anyway, so this is one of the last two setups of Drift 1. This is Drift 1-3 that we're looking at now. So wander in here, and had a few scenes in here. It's all been a little bit scary coming through here. In fact, you just come along. Filmed quite a few bits and bobs in here the last couple of days. So it's one of the sort of transit scenes or sets. So it's where we get from one sort of significant area to another, and this is where it's been. So that's been Good fun. Lighting's been a nightmare, I have to say. Lighting, I mean, you can see right now how dark it is. That's been an absolute mare, trying to sort all that out. But we got there in the end. And then one of the other sets that we actually managed to get built early was Drift 1.7, which is this set here, which is one of the computer bays. So we came in here and shot a few bits, which has been exciting, fun. And again, just working really hard, really quick, just to cover it all up. We got there in the end. And you can see it sort of goes around that corner there as well. So it's been, pretty exciting. Shooting on today, we've been shooting on 3 sets. The last sort of day and a bit, we've been having to think, right, okay, well, how much more can we do in this short time that we have? And we started off quite slow because we're getting into our sort of groove. How we shoot and shooting with people that haven't filmed before or filmed in perhaps such a large group before. So that slowed us down a little bit, but also because we wanted to try and get the quality. We had some problems with lighting. We always have problems with lighting, and this has been no exception. So we've had to try and sort that out, and that slowed us down a little bit too. So this last day in particular, we've been basically setting up 3 scenes at once, and it's kind of whichever scene's ready to go first is the scene we shoot. And that's had a few problems trying to get the cast having to keep changed and rechanged, makeup on or off, that kind of thing. But it means that we've actually got pretty much everything, and the only things that are outstanding now is a couple of bits that we can do on one small piece of corridor, which we can do at the final shoot, which is in a couple of weeks. So we're in a good place. The stuff to shoot on the next ship is not extensive, so that is going to help. And then, of course, we have the challenge of actually building that, because it hasn't been built yet. That starts tomorrow. So it's by no means over, the whole thing. We've still got a fair bit to go. But this is, let's say, from the film point of view, 90-95% of it has been shot now. So that's really, really good. And we had some really good performances from people. I mean, they start off one bit and then they get into it and they get into their characters, and not just about the extra one-liners, but some of the emotion as well. Which for backyard productions we haven't really seen, and people are really starting to get to know their characters, and that's made a really, really big difference. And some scenes that we thought would just be like, well, we need to get this in, we need to make this point clear. Suddenly, it has real meaning, and that's gone down, really, really, really well. So, got to be pleased with that. Got to be pleased, and I am pleased. Very tired, but really, really, really pleased with how it's all gone. And the guys have been pleased too. They're all, all good friends, and they're all, Facebooking and all that kind of stuff too. So, very pleased. And now it's just a case of capturing all the stuff, putting it onto the computer, getting it all backed up and stuff. Having a bit of a rest for half a day, perhaps. I'm really lucky. And then we start working on set 2. All good. But this is it now for Drift 1 and Deliverance. All gone.